Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. My name is Frozen Melon, and today we'll be on with our Warrior Arena run. So yeah, we got a first loss, which just, the quality of the other deck we came against was just so much better, and then we got blasted, so that is absolutely fine. A little bit annoyed, but you know, it's what we could only do really. How the damage really didn't, so. Anyway, let's jump to the next one. Okay, Priest. So I want to be controlling that board as much as I can. Make sure I don't have very minions on board. It's a 2-drop. I should toss the 6 because I got a good late game. Keep that in hand because that's just what I want. And that's a 3-drop removal. It's better than nothing. I would prefer having like an actual 2-drop, but my deck doesn't lead itself to drawing them consistently. So I'm just going to accept whatever 2-drops I get. I'd rather do something than nothing, is the real output of that, and just hope my late game can carry me. Yeah, but at the moment I'm going through a heat wave and I am not enjoying it. I said I don't do very well in like high temperatures anyway, and yeah, this is not really helping me. It's a 4-drop, and I will play it on turn 3. Will I? Yeah, I might play on turn 3. I'll definitely know I got that, so.
You've got me fired up.
So I can go this, or I can go this, depending on what I want to do. It's quite nice. They're really going to chuck both those into that? I mean, they probably should do. But I don't know if it was necessary, so I'll just play this now as well, which will take the next drop. Next up, that probably isn't too bad, but I don't know if they're going to put this stuff in their deck.
Sting like a bee.
And boom!
So now here's something interesting. I should play this.
Job's done.
Knowing that they have like other cards that in their hand already, I should play something with more health that can survive those other minions. So it means they have to trade into that one rather than the other one. I mean, yeah, it's kind of bad that I kind of lose my board if they do that. But the thing is, they only have like a 5/3. So they ain't going to do very much. Which means I got the opportunity to play 3-drop to 3-drop if I get a good 3-drop as well. Which I don't know if I will. So I don't have very many of them. Let's see what they're going to be doing.
Please tell me, where am I?
See, that play is just kind of rather pointless to me. Just the fact I can still do this. Which is what I will do. And then play this. It's better to do it that way anyway. Sorry, they just had a... Sorry, they just had a parcel that come to the door. So by the looks of it, they play discover a copy of the card in your opponent's hand and deck. Okay. So they've got one of my minions here. The problem is, again, we can play a 4-drop on the back of this, so... With that being the case, I'll just play this. Hitting that into it is probably a good idea. The main reason I'm playing this now is because it does corrupt this, which is really good. Now there was a talk of maybe do like hitting a big minion like that and then using the Crazed Alchemist on it, because what it will do is it'll set its maximum health to be that, which is quite a useful thing to do sometimes if you're worried about them healing a big minion up. I don't really care if they heal it up here, because they still got to like trade into 2 stuff to the stuff on board, and they both die to the 5/1 if they want to do it that way. Depending on the other cards they've got though, it might be a bit of a problem. Like if they've picked up this or they picked up this, I might have some issues, but we shall see. The kind of good news is I can get this on turn 9 with the way the ball control is, the ball is going at the moment. Wiping the board here. And it doesn't even die. Ah, that is brilliant. So here, what I want to do is just set up some taunts. I think the 4-drop into 2-drop. And I'm going to start hero powering a little bit. I'd rather keep this in hand because it having like +3/+3 could be really useful. Especially like, you know, 6 damage out of nowhere to kill off a minion is going to be more beneficial than having the 3 on board now. And I'm playing the 2-drop out because it might bait another ball clear, which is kind of what I'm hoping to happen here. The good news is, although my cards are very late game focused, then most of them aren't that proactive. So even if they got like 2 particular cards from me, playing them now doesn't actually solve the problem on board, which is kind of what I'm going for here. And then playing like this straight away is going to be absolutely hilarious, because I get mine out quicker than they do. So there you go, that's what they had from their cards. Yeah, so here it's probably good to trade everything off. Except that I'm going to lose this as well. And then play my big minion. The cool thing about this is the fact that, yeah, I can have a really good tempo turn later. Especially the amount of stats and the amount of mana I can spend in one turn. So they kind of have to silence this off if they want to kind of go for the late game focus here.
Magic is not a toy. Do not lose these.
Huh, they don't have any spells in their deck. Interesting, nice to know that out. So here, now they kind of cleared everything off, there's no point in me going too much, so we'll just use the rush here. Push some of those face. Here it's probably time we start drawing some cards. Maybe? Yeah. And I'd rather have the health on this minion. Keeping hold of this because I'd rather have it after ball clear. This is enough to deal with my opponent next turn, so yeah. That's the reason why I went for this sort of play instead. Because I've still got 5 damage here, we've got all that, so we're doing fine here, we're doing fine. That fishy fly has been in the hand for ages. So I only got 9 damage, they're on 8, we'll just basically here play more big stuff. Coerce is fine, reveal card from each per deck, draw 3 cards, only also costs more. Giving +3 and Divine Shield. No, the Coerce is slightly better here. I'd rather have that. And again, play the taunt. Again, I don't need to overextend here, so we're doing fine.
It is finished.
And there we go! That's kind of nice. Especially when you get to show off the power of a late game deck that's kind of focused around doing stuff like that. Like, the Priest really stood no chance unless they could clear the board, and they didn't want to overextend because Priest has some good removal, so it is something to watch out for. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.